and I became aware of something amazing. I always know when people are going to pass and things like that. I can't explain how I know the things I do, I just do. And I told my grandfather how he was going to go, and that I wanted to help with one of those things where you press the button. You know, I was selling security systems at the time, and I told him what was going to happen. And so on the night that he passed away, I went to the house. My grandmother was there at the police, and the police were like, don't go in there, you don't want to see your grandfather that way. And I'm like, don't worry about it, it's okay. So I went into the room, and I was like, oh, there was something on the floor, but I'm like, oh, he's not here. It was just, I've never been so aware of the fact that my grandfather, who I knew and loved, I could still feel him. And he was most obviously and most definitely not there. And in fact, in my own heart, I could feel the direction that he was in. It's the first time I ever learned that I had this ability to do this. That I could still feel the direction that my grandfather or grandmother or anybody was in. So like, even the people that I love now, it's like if I close my eyes, there's one of my beloveds there. There's another one over there. And I can feel exactly where they are and what's going on with them. And the thing is that I'm not the only person who can do that. You do that with your kids, don't you? You know, with your parents. You know if something's wrong, you get that sinking feeling in your stomach. We all get that. I'm not the only one. You know, but too many times we push it away and we don't acknowledge it, or we say these things like it's weird or it's strange. It is not, it's normal. Okay? So the next time you get those feelings, it's not strange, it's not weird, it's normal. We are these amazing beings that have these bodies that we're allowed to be here for a certain amount of time, and you know, the world just kind of beats it out of us. Kids are amazing, you know, they're tapped into everything, they're free, and then the world tells them to get into submission. and it's not that they need to submit, they just need to listen to the divine, and that's in absolutely everything. There's so much synchronicity around us, it's just incredible. You know, where you think about your friend and then they call you on the phone. Who's ever had that? Oh yeah, you know? You think about a song and it comes on the radio. You know, the whole world is trying to scream at you that it loves you in every circumstance. And the more we pay attention, the more like God's like, oh, they're listening! Yes! And the thing is that the more we pay attention to that, the more synchronous this whole entire planet gets. And the more we fall into harmony. And, you know, everyone's trying to like, what can we do? Listen. Don't try so hard. You know, the whole world is conspiring for your success. I don't know how else to put it. Don't be so hard on yourself. That's a really good lesson. But anyway, I don't have books to sell. I don't have tapes or anything else. I just have, you know, just me. And I know that one of the reasons that I'm here and with Marcella and Wayne is because the divine loves you so much that it asked me to stay. That's why I'm here, because you are loved, because it was really painful to stay and I had to learn how to walk again. And I couldn't, after my near-death experience, I couldn't hug or touch any human being for over a month and a half because I had no white blood cells left afterwards. It's the most painful month and a half of my life. And I remember screaming and crying, why did you let me live? And I'm here to tell you that the answer is you. Namaste, thank you.